council meeting in order. Chief Coran, would you lead us in the pledge?
With allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
May I have a roll call?
Here. Kinney.
Here.
Shaver. Here. Saracen.
Here.
Bertone.
Here.
Mr. Heights is going to be late, but we should excuse him for now.
Motion to excuse Mr. Heights till
Second.
arrives.
Bertone.
Aye.
Kinney.
Aye.
Bertone. Aye. Shaver. Aye. Saracen.
Aye.
Thank you.
Have a commendation to read this evening, commendation number 2025-92, a commendation celebrating the establishment of the Kiwanis Club of Fairport Harbor in recognition of the founding of the Kiwanis Club of Fairport Harbor, a new chapter in our village proud tradition of community service and civic engagement. The mayor and council of the village of Fairport Harbor offer this commendation to honor the club's formation and its commitment to improving the lives of children in our community. Whereas the village of Fairport Harbor recognizes the importance of civic engagement, volunteerism, and community service in fostering a vibrant and compassionate community. And whereas Kiwanis International is one of the largest service organizations in the world, with more than 430,000 members of all ages and abilities in more than 80 nations and geographic areas. And whereas the newly established Kiwanis Club of Fairport Harbor represents a significant and inspiring commitment by residents to uphold these values and to make a lasting positive impact on the lives of children in our village. And whereas the first Kiwanis Club started its service in Detroit, Michigan in 1915, and the Kiwanis Club of Fairport Harbor was formed on June 2nd, 2025. And whereas the members of the Kiwanis Club of Fairport Harbor are devoted to improving the world one child and one community at a time by seeking to give primacy to the human and spiritual rather than the material values of life. And whereas in addition to improving the lives of children in Fairport Harbor and in communities around the world, Kiwanis Club members promote the development of community leaders, positive role models, intercultural understanding and cooperation, and opportunities for fellowship, personal growth, professional development, and community service. And witness whereof we have hereunto set our hands and caused the seal of the village of Fairport Harbor to be affixed the 16th day of September of the year 2025. Thank you. We have some special legislation in front of us this evening. Resolution number 2020-90, appointing Simon Hayes as full-time firefighter for the village of Fairport Harbor, Ohio, and declaring an emergency.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend.
Second. Suspend. Saracen.
Aye.
Berknick. Aye. McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver. Aye. Bertone.
Aye.
Adopt. Saracen.
Aye.
Berknick. Aye. McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver. Aye. Bertone.
Aye.
Thank you.
Simon? Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Simon Hayes, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Ohio, and the municipal code of the village of Fairport Harbor, and that I will obey the lawful orders of those appointed over, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the office of which I am about to enter. So help me God. Welcome aboard.
Somebody wear the hat. That's good.
One more resolution number 2025-93, or an ordinance, no, that's not it, sorry, 2025-91, a resolution appointing Jeff Churchon as a firefighter one for the village of Fairport Harbor, Ohio, and declaring an emergency.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend.
Second. Suspend. Shaver.
Aye.
Becknick. Aye. McKinney.
Aye.
Saracen.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Adopt. Shaver.
Aye.
Becknick. Aye. McKinney.
Aye.
Saracen.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, for all those that were here for Simon swearing in, if you'd like to go back to the firehouse now, would be the appropriate time. You can stay for the meeting too, but you don't have to. All right, can I have a motion to approve the regular council meeting held August 19, 2025?
So moved, Mayor.
Second.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Becknick. Aye. McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver. Aye. Saracen.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, I do not have a report this evening from our solicitor, Mr. Jim Lyons.
Mayor, just one quick thing.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lyons. Mr. Heights is with us, so I'd like to make a motion to recognize that Mr. Heights entered the meeting
All right.
5 minutes ago.
Welcome, Mr. Heights.
Thanks.
All right.
So we need to, I mean, we excused him, so we need to have a second.
There,
Second.
Sorry.
Yeah, catch it up. All right. Bertone.
Aye.
Saracen.
Aye.
Becknick. Aye. McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Yeah, that's it, Saracen. Yeah, I got you.
I already
Heights.
voted.
Thank you.
I'm here.
Okay. Mr. Lyons.
I, like the mayor, have no report tonight. Thank you.
Very good, sir, thank you. From our village administrator, Lucas Darwin.
All right, I have quite a few things. Your report, or my report is in your packet. Just a few highlights from there. We have moved to a new cleaning company at Village Hall, and things are shiny and sparkling. It's wonderful. And we are currently working with Ohio Rural Water to complete our first rate study since 2015. Corey Timko will be presenting that study to the Utility Committee at their meeting in October. And we're also working on the winter edition of the Fairport Beacon, which we're hoping to have out in late October. Hopefully trying to get that in before the November-December holiday season. Then also in your packet is the zoning monthly report, as well as a memo providing a brief overview of the vacant property registration program, which we are currently at about 30% compliance. Final notices will go out at the end of this month, and then after that, all unregistered properties will go into enforcement with the court. We did have a noise variance request from the Inspirational House of Prayer for their Farewell Summer Fest on, there should be a date here.
I am looking at the application.
I don't see it.
I don't see the date. I think we need to put a date on the application.
Built a
Is
whole
it gonna be
farm
this
with that
weekend?
fleet. I believe it's the Saturday.
Lucas, it's this Saturday from 3 to 7.
Yes.
Okay.
What was
So-
the hour? What were the hours? 3 to 7? Okay.
So I would say we would do from noon until 8 p.m. for breakdown.
And Mayor, based on the last council meeting where we had several complaints about noise variance, I would like to ask if there are any issues that we're aware of, or are the neighbors aware before we?
The neighbors are, we have not provided notice. That is a separate memo also in your packets.
Yeah.
That addresses the very unique noise regulation ordinance that we have, which we can go into if you would like.
Well, I don't know, I mean, we should, but I mean, for this particular instance, are there any issues? Is it going to be like the last one we heard for the last property, or?
No, I don't believe there'll be any music playing or anything
Okay.
like that here. This is more of a farewell summer at Veterans Park, so,
Okay. I'm
or
good.
Memorial Park. I
Memorial
always get
Park.
that name.
Yes.
Anyway, so what we could do in this case, because as our code states, 51107, notice of an application for a special variance shall be given by the fiscal officer to persons who frequent the area of the sound or activity and who may be adversely affected by granting of the variance, and anyone who claims to be adversely affected by allowance of the special variance may file a statement with council containing any information to support this claim. You know, we could have Chris maybe put a letter together and then ask service or police fire maybe to go drop off some letters on doorsteps around the park for this. It's something that I wouldn't want to do all the time. I think Lucas has laid out some nice alternatives that we probably should take to committee to talk about based on the last meeting. So I don't know what committee those variances would fall into. Would that be goods, grants, and welfare? Would that be streets and sidewalks? Probably not. Feels like it's a goods, grants, and welfare type of thing, right?
I think so.
Okay. You want to set a meeting for that, or we have?
We have a
set
meeting scheduled for the first Tuesday of the month.
Okay. We'll add this to the agenda. Okay. Is that okay by council?
That's perfect.
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay. Very good. But in this case, we will get letters out before the weekend.
So then I would make a motion to approve the hours and the request as submitted. Second. Aye.
Saracen?
Aye.
Fairbank? Aye. Shaver?
Aye.
Price?
Aye.
Thank you.
Aye.
McKinney?
All right. Any other questions or comments for Lucas this evening?
Yeah, Mayor, just one. Earlier this year, Lucas and Mr. Saracen, Mr. McKinney, and I talked about the general insurance review and renewal, and we were going to look at convening a meeting sometime August, September. So I see it made your report. So it looks like you're in that process of bidding. So probably time where we sit down and take a look at that or put something together.
Yeah. I have a meeting with Lutro later this week just to figure out what they need from us
Okay.
to quote through PEP Ohio, which is one of the two major public government insurance companies in Ohio. And then we should be getting a quote or a renewal rate from Ohio Plan in the near future.
So then let us know when the appropriate time is, maybe to review that, and,
Yep.
but, you know, so we're not doing it at the last second. I do appreciate that.
Yep.
That's all, Mayor.
Thank you. Okay, from our village engineer, Andy Lubanovic. Yes. Did I get it?
Lubanovic.
All right, well, I'll try again next time. Lubanovic. Got it. Okay.
You know we're going to test him every meeting
I
after this
try.
now, right?
Thanks, Mayor. A couple of updates this evening for New 4th Street. We're currently underway with the design on that. We have been in discussions, Lucas and I have been in discussions about possibly replacing the water line in the spring. So I think that's something that Lucas was going to speak on more this evening. But did you want to talk about it more?
Sure. So at each of your seats, there is a copy of the work authorization that would allow us to add the water line in the 400 and 500 blocks of New 4th Street.
Yep, yeah, it goes from the school all the way to East Street.
So in terms of, is the 56,000 just design costs, or is that design and construction services?
Yeah, design and construction services.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to add this to the project, we would need council's authorization tonight, since $56,000 is way over my spending authorization. With the 5th Street project, which is pretty similar to New 4th, there were a lot of Band-Aids put on that water main. And we would like to not have to do that again. This water main is one of the 2 mains that will be feeding the school.
There's a couple other things too with the water main on New Fourth Street. It's a little undersized compared to what you typically have in a residential area. It's a 6-inch cast iron main that was put in 1959. And there's suspected lead lines on the street like there were on Fifth Street. We encountered, there was about 10 or 12 lead lines on Fifth Street that we took out. So to try to increase the flow of the line for fire flow, and then also to take out lead lines, is kind of why we started a discussion on possibly replacing this main as well.
So it'd be a complete replacement?
Yeah, complete replacement and replacement of the service lines that feed the residential homes.
Move.
Be maintaining the water line in the street, or would be moving into the right of way, like a tree line? So for future.
That'll be determined, but based on my first looks at it, it looks like we can move it out of the street into the north tree line, and the goal would be to try to get it out of the street. So I think we can. I know the utility poles are on the south end, so we can't go south. But I think we can go north. We just have to coordinate. We would have to coordinate with the school on their construction as well, because they still have a lot of Jersey barriers up in the street now. So we need to coordinate with them in the spring on where they're going to be at and make sure that it won't interfere with our construction.
I'd make a motion to authorize the mayor and administrator to enter into the agreement for the $56,000.
Second.
Bertone,
Aye.
McKinney,
Aye.
Becknick, aye. Shaver,
Aye.
Saracen,
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, thank you. Anything else? No, Andy? Anything else?
Just a couple other things. I guess for the comprehensive plan, the village is underway with that. The second steering committee is tomorrow night, and we also have our first pop-up engagement opportunity for the residents of the village. That'll be on September 28th at the Community Days event. So there will be a planning table there for if anyone wants to engage in the planning process. They can coordinate with the planners there. And then also for next year construction projects, we are planning on doing the catch basin repair program, applying for funding for that. So looking to go and identify the worst catch basins throughout the village and have those scheduled for replacement. The deadline for applying for funding for OPWC is October 15th. So Lucas has a request to apply for that funding tonight. But that's all I have this evening.
Okay, thank you. From our fiscal officer, Chris Page.
All right, I left my glasses in the car, so I'm gonna wing it. I think I'll be okay. Not much. Are they cheaters?
Yes, they are.
Excellent. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, for the month of August, your revenue was $1,132,772.64. Your expenditures for the month were $401,333.36. Your reconciled amount, hold on a second, reconciled figure is, in hand is $4,627,287.14. Interest earned for the month of August was $15,080.52. Year-to-date is $111,905.45. Let me slip over for year-to-date. We have received thus far this year $4,466,242.06. Expenditures to date are $3,600,087.02. Your check register is in the back of the package. All of the all of the payments made. Investments are where they are. We're getting the Star Ohio, which is the one biggest place that we have all of our investments, and that is stable at 4.46. It would kind of crept its way down as it had in the last 6 months or so, but it seems to be settled now at 4.46. So things look good. I'm happy to answer questions if you have them.
I do not.
Okay.
Thank you, Chris. Reports to standing committee, safety committee, Mr. Saracen.
We have no report. Talked to both chiefs and the reports in the packet.
Thank you.
We've already talked.
Goods, grants, and welfare.
Nothing to report other than we are meeting the first Tuesday of October.
Here, right?
Here,
5 o'clock?
5 o'clock.
Okay. Ordinance number 2025-44, amending Village Code 2107, restrictions in C2 zoning has been tabled. Have a motion to pay the bills.
So moved. Second.
You were first. Thank you. Saracen.
Aye.
Bertrand.
Aye.
Becknick. Aye. McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
Ordinance number 2025-93, an ordinance repealing Village Codes, Chapters 911 and 913 regarding sanitary sewer services and declaring an emergency.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend.
Second.
McKinney.
Aye.
Suspend. McKinney.
Aye.
Becknick.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Saracen.
Aye.
Bertrand.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Adopt. McKinney.
Aye.
Becknick. Aye. Shaver.
Aye.
Saracen.
Aye.
Bertrand.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
Ordinance number 2025-94, an ordinance repealing Chapter 149 regarding regarding the Recreation Council and declaring an emergency.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Suspend. Shaver.
Aye.
Becknick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Saracen.
Aye.
Bertrand.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Adopt. Shaver.
Aye.
Becknick. Aye. McKinney.
Aye.
Saracen.
Aye.
Bertrand.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
Ordinance number 2025-95, an ordinance repealing Village Code Chapter 141 regarding the Director of Utilities and Public Services and declaring an emergency.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Suspend. McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Becknick. Aye. Saracen.
Aye.
Bertrand.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Adopt. McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Becknick. Aye. Saracen.
Aye.
Bertrand.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
Mayor, good work with that. Those haven't been used for over 20 years. Clean.
And some of them longer than that, I think. Yeah. That would go to Lucas. Lucas has been reading the code and kind of updating where he sees the need to do it, so thank you, Lucas. Ordinance number 2025-96, an ordinance establishing Village Code Chapter 159, Community Reinvestment Area, adopting procedures and policies thereof, and declaring an emergency.
We are asking that this go on to second read.
This is first read?
Yes. If it can go on to second read.
Okay. Ordinance number 2025-97, an ordinance amending Village Code 35117 regarding on-street parking during snow emergency and declaring an emergency. This will be on first read as well.
So Mayor, just a couple quick questions,
Sure.
probably for Mr. Lyons. Is that just language cleanup? you know, there was a lot of changing the village to municipality, things like that. Or is it Lucas? What's the background?
So what we do in practice doesn't match our code, which doesn't match the signs that we have posted throughout the village. So the goal is that we have one cohesive plan for snow emergencies.
So basically what it is I don't have to declare an emergency. If there's 2 inches of snow or more, it's just an automatic snow emergency.
Okay.
And that's declared by the 2 chiefs. They basically, and then all the other same rights are in there for bigger cars and towing and the things of that nature. We're just taking out the steps that the mayor has to declare an emergency.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Resolution number 2025-98, resolution authorizing the sale by internet auction during calendar year 2025 of municipality-owned personal property which is not needed for public use or which is obsolete or unfit for the use for which it was acquired pursuant to Ohio Revised Code 721.15, Section D, and declaring an emergency.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend the rules.
Second.
Suspend. Bertone.
Aye.
Backnick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Sarsey.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Adopt. Bertone.
Aye.
Backnick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Sarsey.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution number 2025-99, a resolution authorizing the administrator to execute a termination of grant of easement for the property located on East Street previously used by the Fairport Mardi Gras Incorporated and declaring an emergency. That's the motion behind this.
Second.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Suspend. Sarsey.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Backnick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights. Adopt. Sarsey.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Backnick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution number 2025-100, a resolution authorizing and directing the village administrator and the village engineer to prepare and submit applications on behalf of the village for the OPWC Route 40 funding and authorizing the village administrator to execute such forms and contracts as may be required to properly secure OPWC Route 40 funding on behalf of the village of Fairport Harbor, Lake County, Ohio, and declaring an emergency.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Suspend. McKinney.
Aye.
Backnick.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Sarsey.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Adopt. McKinney.
Aye.
Backnick.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Sarsey.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution 2025-101, a resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levies and certifying them to the county auditor.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend the rules.
Second.
Suspend. Bertone.
Aye.
Backnick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Sarsey.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Adopt. Bertone.
Aye.
Backnick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Sarsey.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't have anything else this evening. Council have anything?
Yes, Mayor, just want to work with you and Lucas to call a finance meeting to discuss how we can set up more defined appropriations for the senior center.
What
don't have to-
works for your schedule, sir?
We don't have to pick it
We want to
necessarily.
do it before the next meeting?
Yeah, right before the next meeting would probably be fine.
Chris, did I give you plenty of time, Sue?
Yeah.
So we'll do it 5:30, 5 o'clock. What works for you on the 14th? October 14th.
That should work. Let me just double check that. That would be the no, that is the third, no? That's,
Third is the 21st.
yeah, let's,
Oh, I'm
can we do it on
sorry.
the 21st, yeah.
21.
Yeah.
5:30, 5:45,
5:30 is fine.
5:30.
5:30 works for me. Okay.
What's that exactly for, Tony?
To create line items for appropriations for the senior center.
Because I thought that the commissioners of the county are working now with Chris.
They're working on something, but this is something
Okay.
that came up here recently, and we need to
All
put
right.
some different line items in.
I know
Yeah, there is some conversation with commissioners in regards to senior centers. But I don't think they're making any formal decisions until sometime next year, from what my understanding is.
I just
Yeah,
talked to Chris on.
that's what that is. Okay, very good.
I had one,
Yes, sir.
streets and sidewalks. Have we looked from the high water to the bridge here on High Street? I mean, it's getting, we don't even take it anymore. I've heard other people complain. It's like a washboard. I know we talked about it for many years. We did replace it, forgot how long ago, but it is really bad from that area.
Agreed. I'd like to have some conversations with those said commissioners about a county all-purpose road being declared there.
Well, it's getting destroyed
It gets destroyed by the trucks that
trucks.
drive
It's
on.
gone on for years. We don't even get any tax money from it.
I agree. We should have a discussion with them. I'll try to set that up.
Thank you.
So thank you for bringing it. Appreciate it. Any other comments? We are open to the public. There was a gentleman behind you, sir. You good? Okay. Sorry.
Kevin Ivory, I live on Chestnut Street, been back in town for about 8 years. Just have a question of the whitish gray ash that is all over my car multiple times a month. I came back off of vacation in July, the end of July, from visiting my father in San Diego, and there was, I mean, it looked like somebody had done a barbecue grill and dumped it upside down on my wife's car. We want to know what that is for health and safety reasons.
Yeah, my guess is
Does anybody
coming
know
out
what
of
that
Grand River. If you could, maybe give us a call when it's happening. I know one of your other neighbors here, Ellen Brown, she calls us quite often when it happens. It's either the salt mine or it's coming from Kalamazoo.
Or Styropec to the east, because we've been having easterly winds.
Sure.
So Styropec or Erie International, which is the old Lonza.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming from there. This is normally coming from the Grand River. We have an open case. Chief Lloyd might be able to speak to it, but we've got the Department of Health. They go and they check it out and stuff like that. But yeah.
Speaking of that, I know most of us in here were younger in the 70s and 80s, and they had something called acid rain. And yesterday morning I woke up, and this has happened on a weekly basis. Little dewdrops are all over my windows of my car, every single window, and it's not moisture, it's more like jelly-like, and there's solids within those gels. Because right now on my vehicle sitting out there, there's 1-inch streaks all over the place from whatever was inside of those gels, so we need to figure out what that is as well. I'm not sure what it's like acid rain coming down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's acid rain, but
There's
again,
no sap coming out of the
I would
tree.
encourage you to call in through 911 and report it, and then they'll take appropriate action.
Okay. Talking about health and safety, one more thing is I've been back in town for 8 years, and I've got friends in town, and I grew up here. And every time I drive down East Street, right next to the boat graveyard by Nursery Road, there is a 55-gallon orange drum that is on the sidewalk that has been there for a decade. I'm not sure what's underneath that orange drum, if it's a hole to the end of the world or what's underneath it, but it's been there for 10 years. Do we know what that is?
I don't think so.
There's a
no.
55-gallon orange roadside barrel on the sidewalk next to the boat graveyard in between the VFW and Nursery Road.
There was a hole in the sidewalk at one point, and there was a cone, and it was replaced with the drum. A year
We'll look
or
into
2
it.
years ago.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Mayor, we did, on his subject with the salt, whatever you want to call it, you recall we contacted the mayor of Grand River,
Yep.
and she went over, and at the time Morton Salt actually was working on something. So it is coming from over there because they're having the problems.
Thank you. In the back, sir.
just a question. On Roman numeral 9,
Hey, Ray, can you just say your name and address for the record, please?
Ray Coleman, 436 Independence Street.
Thank you, sir.
This vacant property registration update, does that apply to residential properties?
Right now, I think we just sent them out for the downtown area, but it does apply to residential, yes.
So my sister-in-law died beginning of July. We're cleaning out the house, so the house is technically vacant, but it doesn't belong to anybody else except to the dead sister-in-law because it hasn't gone through probate and transfer. So we can't sell it yet or anything, so it's, you know, it's closed up and secured. I have to pay $250 because it's vacant.
I don't believe in that case that would qualify for that. We could talk offline, but like you said, the house doesn't belong to anybody at this point, so who do you charge for it? What this is meant for, and if it's something that we need to look at, we definitely will. It's meant for the vacant buildings in the downtown area that just sit vacant and vacant and vacant. In that case there's other laws that kind of supersede this one, right? Okay.
I also have a vacant property, kitty corner across the street from me, that's been only vacant for about 7 years. It's exceeded the 1-year TIVAC exposure rate by 6. So one day, you know, it was flapping in the breeze. He made it look pretty, went over there with a knife, cut it off and threw it away. So the front of the house is open to the weather, and so is the entire back.
Which
I hate
house?
to think 435.
That's on Independence, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Next to Dave
Yeah.
Phelps.
Yep. Okay, thank
The
you.
guy that flipped that house after Dave, he tried to buy that property and she didn't want to sell it. So,
Okay,
and it's been vacant still ever since.
let's take a look. Thank you, sir. Any other comments? Yes, ma'am, you don't know, I don't have to call on you, Karen. Thank you.
Karen Bidlack, 635 Eagle Street. I just wanted to bring it to the village, the mayor and Lucas, that on the village website, the school board meeting that's scheduled for September 23rd has been moved to September 29th. I just happened to see it on your website.
That has been fixed as like 2 hours ago.
Oh, okay, good. And then I had some, just if I need some verification or some kind of explanation on the Recreation Council as well as the Community Reinvestment Area. What is that about?
So the Recreation Council was an entity, I believe it was created in the 50s. And that is all the information that I have on it. It doesn't exist currently in any form. And then the Community Reinvestment Area, it's commonly referred to as like tax abatements that allow both residential and commercial or industrial properties to make improvements and receive either 10, 12, or 15-year tax-free periods on those improvements.
Do you offer funding for reinvestment?
Funding, no.
I know that there's
our primary
a Painesville
tool.
group that does reinvestment, that if you have a facility or something you need to be invested into, that's what they do. Okay, but the Recreation Council, I didn't know if it had anything to do with like you actually were starting something. So, all right, that's all I had. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Karen. Okay, Ray.
Brought up the doing New 4th Street and changing the water lines. When they did 5th Street, did they not put new sewers in there as well?
We put in, we improved the sanitary sewer, we put in the new storm sewer, we made a bunch of improvements to the water line, but it wasn't a complete replacement.
Okay. So do you have sewer on the brain for New 4th to allow them to 400 and 500, no, 500 and 600, huh?
Yeah, there'll be significant improvements to the sanitary sewer.
Good, okay.
We'll line it.
That's good for me. Thank you.
Thanks, Rick. No other comments? Anybody else? I'll make a motion to, or I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved, Mayor.
For Tom.
Aye.